Okay, today's last video is going to take us through example 1, part C. The real only difference here is this is not equals to 0. So I'm going to have to subtract 6x from both sides to get it equal to 0. I will get x squared minus 6x plus 9 is equal to 0. So for the axis of symmetry, x is equal to the opposite of b. The opposite of negative 6 is a positive 6 over 2 times a, which is just going to be 2 times 1, or 2. So x is equal to 3. That's the x-coordinate of the vertex, and it is the axis of symmetry. To find the y-coordinate of the vertex, I'm going to plug in 3 wherever I see an x. So 3 squared minus 6 times 3 plus 9. So 3 squared is 9 minus 18. 9 minus 18 is negative 9 plus 9. So that's going to equal 0. So the vertex is 3, 0. So I'm going to come over here, 1, 2, 3, 0, and make my axis of symmetry. But wait a minute! That's also the solution, because it's on the x-axis. And since this does open up, if you go over 1, up 1, over 1, up 1, if you go to the y-intercept of 9, which is 1, 2, 3 over, 1, 2, 3 over, and if you want one more set, over 2 up, 1, 2, 3, 4, over 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, you'll see here the parabola actually only touches the x-axis once. It basically sits on it. There is one solution. This is the unusual case of something special about this happening. So if I want to check and I want to factor, so I have x squared minus 6x plus 9 is equal to 0. Now you can factor this two different ways. One way you could say, okay, I want two numbers that multiply together to give me 9, but add together to give me negative 6. Or you could say, Mr. Igo, I love the perfect square trinomial pattern. And so you would say, hey, 9 is 3 squared. This middle number is 2 times negative 3. This factors as x minus 3 quantity squared is equal to 0. And then if you wanted to solve it, you would set the factor x minus 3 equals to 0, so x is equal to 3. So the case where it actually just sits on the x-axis is a case where you actually have a perfect square trinomial. You may not have noticed this and written it as x minus 3 times x minus 3. That's fine. You'll end up with the same place anyway. So, and just as we ended, Ruckus came over to say hello. Hi, Rucky.